Okay, it's bright and early morning to everyone. Magandang madaling araw po from the Philippines. Good evening sa mga taga Switzerland. Good morning, good afternoon. Lahat ng time zones na kinabibilangan ninyo. Welcome to Rated G, and my name is Gab Peras of Sports Corner PH on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. For this morning, we have with us one of the rising stars of karate in Switzerland, and she's proud to have Filipino roots. I'm talking about the Swiss Filipina karate champion, Lanyfer Joy Miñano. Could you greet everyone a hi to our viewers?
Hello.
Yeah, masya eh. At kasama natin yung kanyang ama, Mr. Frederick Miñano. Good morning.
Good morning.
And good evening din sa inyo. Lahat ng oras napapanood din tayo. But thank you for your time. But I have to greet Lanyfer. Advance happy birthday.
Salamat.
When will be your birthday? By the way, you're turning 18, right?
Yes, on the 26th of January.
It's 1 month to go. Almost 1 month to go. But before we get started with this discussion, how are you guys doing? Kamusta na po kayo? It seems the whole world is now facing another challenge because of the Omicron variant of COVID-19. But for you, Lanyfer, you continue to strive harder, joining competitions left and right, locally, nationally, and even international, and won medals in between. How are you guys doing right now? Unahin natin si Lanyfer.
We're doing fine. It's just a little hard to adjust to things if it gets canceled or like new competitions coming in.
Okay, Frederick, may dadagdag?
Mahirap dahil yung planning kasi, you plan the year, tapos mamaya ika-cancel o ipo-postpone, yan yung masyado mahirap din sa budget. Dahil pag ika-cancel, hindi mo maka-cancel yung flight dahil that's not in the, yung ano ba, yung policy na ibabalik yung ticket or yung registration sa tournament. Mahirap. Pero WKF ginagawa naman nila yung kararapat na matutuloy lagi yung tournament sa international.
Okay, kasi ang igpit niya yun ng mga travel restrictions eh. Alam mo naman ang Omicron, sinasabing mas malala ka compared sa Delta. And of course, Lanyfer, when and how was your karate career began? How did it started? Did you actually train with your dad as a coach before? And how was your feeling to get a good results on your first ever competition that you joined?
I started when I was 5, and also when I was 5, I started competing, but it wasn't that serious at first. My dad wasn't actually my coach since the beginning. He just came along with the time. Like I think when I was 10, he started karate too, and then he started coaching me and training me too. But now we have our own dojo, so he's now my trainer and my coach. And about the competitions, it's always like a wave. It is good and it's bad and it's good again. And for this year, it was a good year for me, but I also had some downs. But I'm actually happy now because I can see that hard work pays off.
Frederick, tama narinig mo, meron kang sariling dojo na inaawakan mo at isa si Lanyfer sa mga students. Kumusta ang pakiramdam na bukod sa pagiging tatay, ikaw yung unang coach mo ni Lanyfer?
ayos naman na ano ko naman yung as a coach and father na si-separate ko naman. Pero minsan pag nakikita ko na she trains so hard, nakikita ko rin na hindi ko na papansin na nagiging tatay na rin ako kaysa sa coach ba na sabi, oh, masyadong hard training naman to yung anak ko na pinag-aano ko rin ba siya yung pinapastop ko rin ba pero as a coach happy naman ako dahil individual siya so hindi niya kailangan palagi natignan so kailangan lang niya ng assignment tapos ginagawa niya as sarili.
Bukod sa coaching mo, alam natin tatay ka, isa sa mga na-observe itong progress sa training and even sa mga competitions ng inyong anak na makakuha siya ng mga medals in different Swiss tournaments and recently in neighboring countries. Ano ba ang na-observe mong mga slight progress para umangat siya sa kanyang career?
Yung nung 4 years ago ako nag-start ng sarili kong dojo tapos kinuha ko siya sa old dojo niya kasi masyadong mahigpit doon so alam mo naman yung politik masyadong malakas ang politician dito sa mga dojo. Nakita ko doon na hindi na siya nagpo-progress so nag-research ako tapos nag-contact rin kami sa dojo sa Japan. So sinarili ko siyang i-train. Tapos nakita ko yung progress after na kinuha ko siya 4 years ago, always on top na siya. So sa ano ko yung it's not a bad decision sabi ko sa sarili ko. So ipatuloy natin maski na mahirap. Kasi maliit lang yung dojo ko pero ginawa ko yung dojo ko para sa anak ko para maano ko siya ma-support sa kanyang goals. Dahil gusto niya may goal siya sa karate at sinusuportahan ko yun kaya ako nag-open ng own dojo.
At nabanggit mo na buksan mo ang sarili mong dojo. Bukod kay Lanyfer, may mga ibang mga Swiss students na nag-aaral doon?
Oo, ngayon na after these 4 years, so sa first 2 years, konti lang kami. Pero after nagka-result si Lanyfer sa Facebook, Instagram, dumadami na rin yung bata. So almost we are almost 50 students na yung meron ako, mga bata. So almost mayroon din ng mga Pilipino, may half Pinoy, ganon. So ayos din yung dojo namin ngayon. So nag-growing up na.
Wow, nagsisilbi talagang inspirasyon niya ang pagkapadala ni Lanyfer para marami ang mga estudyante na mag-aaral ng karate. Masubukan na rin na i-live ang kanyang championship spirit katulad niya. And of course, may mga ilang mga students ba na nananalo doon sa mga local competitions sa Switzerland?
Ngayon, mga ano sila, mga 5 na mayroon silang nakikita kong posibilidad na gumaling. Alam mo naman yung mga bata dito, hindi katulad sa atin sa Pilipinas na ano talaga yung pagkalaki, di ba? Yung ano talaga yung may ang tawag diyan, yung may purpose o galang or may goal. At bihira yan dito dahil almost dito yung mga bata ay ano yung may ano ba yung pinapabayaan ng parents ba na ano yung hindi katulad sa atin na may nanay tatay na as conservative ba talaga pagka ano.
Okay, I'll go back to Lanyfer. Could you tell us a day in a life of a karate athlete like you? Did you train for several hours? Did you also prioritizing your studies? And you have Zoom training also with your foreign-based coaches?
Usually my day is morning training to 2 to 3 hours, and then I go to school or work and also study in between. And then at the afternoon, I also train for 2 to 3 hours. So it's that on a daily basis, pretty much.
Okay, kay Frederick, during this pandemic, anong mga kinarap niyo mga hard trials, mga pagsubok na dinaanan niya sa training? Paano niya nilampasan? Kasi alam ko po, mabigat ito yung sitwasyon ng COVID-19 eh.
Sa amin naman, hindi naman masyado dahil may sarili akong dojo, so she can train sarili. Pero yung start ng pandemic, nag-close yung dojo ko for I don't know, 2 months na walang training talaga. Pero siya, si Lanyfer, pwede siya alone, basta wala lang kasama. So wala kaming problema masyado. Tapos Zoom training naman, meron kami yung sensei ko sa Japan, nag-aano kami lagi ng Zoom training as a one-on-one. So natulungan din si Lanyfer na mag-training harder maskin sa pandemic. So almost maganda talaga yung ano. So
I understand, Miss Lanyfer, since you returned from competing after a year since the pandemic, you won several titles, including the last one this month, which is the Karate One Youth League in Italy. And you also won the bronze medal there. You also competed in the Karate One Premier League for several times since you returned. Could you assess to us those tournaments and what was your improvements in the styles of kata while you're competing?
So it was hard for me to adjust myself after losing for bronze at the Europeans because I had Cairo right after. And in Cairo, my result wasn't as I expected. I was last, sadly. But I took that as a motivation to keep going. And then I saw the results coming up at the Karate One Youth League or Swiss Championships. And it just keeps me going for more and for the result to be better.
And follow up, what's your feeling that you are playing against those the best of the best, high caliber karatekas from different parts of the world at a tender young age? You beat them and keeps adding strength and determination to succeed and to motivate yourself to be better in your game.
So it's hard to keep up because my competitors, they also get better and better and better. So I try to get the best out of me, even if I have some insecurities sometimes before competing. I'll just get to myself again and just do my best, even though I get anxious sometimes, but I just give it all on the tatami.
Lanyfer, I have like clarification. I just wanted to really ask, why did you choose kata over kumite?
It's actually a funny story. I broke my thumb in kumite, and that's when we stopped doing kumite, but kata just gives me more joy.
Frederick, may dadagdag ka dun sa story niya. Story niya.
Wala naman. Ayos lang sa akin. Sa umpisa, magaling rin siya sa kumite. Nung napasok siya sa national team ng Switzerland, nagkukumite pa rin siya beside. National team siya ng Switzerland sa kata. Hindi pwede dalawa sa national team. Either kata o kumite. Pero sa kumite, nag-compete pa rin siya. Pero one time, na-broke niya yung thumb niya. Tapos nung na-broke niya yung thumb niya, mayroon siyang tournament day after na kailangan niya i-attend sa kata for selection for European Championship. Doon siya natauhan na ayaw niya na mag-kumite dahil kailangan niya talaga mag-compete ng kata pag kailangan sa selection. So, doon siya nagsabi na ayaw niya na dahil gusto niya mag-focus na lang sa kata.
Okay, going back to the Premier League, we also have Filipinos competed there in the Premier League, including Juna Chuki, who just recently won the silver medal in the Asian Karate Championships last night. Did you actually saw her competing in Kumite or talk to her personally or meet them?
No, because we have different times and because of COVID, we aren't allowed to cross each other.
Okay,
So
but you actually met also some Filipino karatekas in the national team.
I know some, but I have never met them personally.
Okay, but you connected also on Facebook there. There were several tournaments that you have dominated in Switzerland, particularly in the Swiss Championship, where you have claimed yet another title. You still undefeated, you still unbeaten on a long run. Could you tell us briefly on what happened there and what is your secret to continue to dominate in the Swiss karate scene?
Well, it's for me, it's not a secret to just keep on going and work harder than my rivals. Because I feel like if I don't train a day, my rivals get better. So I just keep on pushing. So that's my secret, if you will. And I just try to keep a clear mindset on competition so I get the result I want.
Did you actually satisfied with the support that you are getting from your sponsors like McDonald's, and those would believe in your campaign, especially great social media reviews on your multiple tournaments that you have joined?
I am actually pretty satisfied because they support me a lot with financially because I wouldn't be able to go on several tournaments if I wouldn't have them as a sponsor.
That's great. Kay Frederick ulit, may times ka ba na naramdaman mo ang nervyos at kaba na makita mo si Lanyfer na maglaro katapat ng mga bigating kalaban mula sa iba't ibang panig na bansa sa kata?
Palagi, before mag-start ng tournament, nakikita ko, oh, ang galing, ang galing, ang galing, kaya ito ng anak ko. Pero iniisip ko lagi na ang desisyon, hindi naman yan sa nakikita mo, kundi yung mga judges magdidesisyon kung siya magaling or hindi. Yan yung pinapayo ko lagi sa anak ko na pag magtingin-tingin siya sa mga nagwa-warm up dyan, huwag niya isipin na mas magaling sila. Yung magdidesisyon is yung mga judge. Yun.
Okay,
Pero
Lanyfer.
nervous pa.
Okay. Lanyfer, did you actually get vaccinated with the COVID-19 vaccine?
Yes, I had to.
Okay. So you're turning 18 next year, and did you still part of the national team of Switzerland right now?
Yes.
Okay. And you will be elevated into the elite division, which is the higher level of competition in karate. What are the
Yes.
what are the competitions that you will be going into this year, and what are your goals that you will be setting coming this 2022 in your karate career?
So I'm having my last youth league before I turn 18 in Mexico. And the goal is obviously gold. After that, we are trying to get in the Series A so I can keep up with my competitors and also grow with them. And then we're also trying to go on to Premier Leagues so I can keep on going and get better and just adjust myself with them.
An hard question for you. Of course, marami nagtatanong dito. If ever that the good gentleman in Xi'an Wikilim of Karate Pilipinas invites you to join the national pool of Karate Pilipinas, will you accept the offer to change federations and to represent finally our country someday in different international competitions?
That's a hard question. Obviously, I have to speak to my national trainers, to my dad, to my family about it, and make sure I pick the right decision. Because I don't want anything going around about things that aren't true, and I just want the best for me and for myself to compete and give my best. But I don't know.
A good answer. Frederick, may dadagdag ka pa dyan dun sa sinabi niya?
Wala naman, decision na rin niya yan, pero yung para sa akin, natural Philippines, no?
Siyempre naman, pusong Pinoy tayo. May
Oo.
tatak Pinoy tayo. At alam mo naman kasi, pinagmamalaki natin yan kahit alam natin you're born in Switzerland. But, if ever you accepted this offer, are you gonna play in the SEA Games, Asian Games, and hopefully reaching the Olympics if kata will be included in one of the divisions in karate for either Switzerland or Philippines?
It depends because it depends on which national team I'll be in. But if I'll be in the Philippine nationals, I would definitely go on in Asian championships, and I'll try my best to also keep up with the other ones and also get myself selected for Olympics.
Alam ko, kasi proud Pinoy pa rin si Lanyfer. Napal-in-love mo ba siya sa ating kulturang Pinoy? Tinuruan mo ba siya ng salitang Tagalog o nanonood ba siya ng mga teleserye, mga documentaries, at ano iba pa?
Oo naman. So meron kami yung TFC.
Nanonood ba yan ng Amprobisyano?
Hindi naman. Yung yung pinapanood niya, yung mga teeny, yung mga love story, yung mga bata ba, yung mga love team, ganon.
Katniel?
Nakakaintindi naman siya ng Tagalog. So, hindi Tagalog, Bisaya. Then, mama niya, taga Cebu.
Oh!
So, yung...
Cebu!
Oh. Kaya yung salita namin dito sa bahay, ano na, yung parang rumble na ba, may German, may English, at may Cebu. So, nakakaintindi sila ng Cebu, Cebuano.
And speaking of Cebu, one of the places na naapektuhan itong Typhoon Odette, at nakikita nyo naman sa balita, marami ang mga pinsalang dinulot ng bagyo, maabang pila sa ATM, gas stations, sa mga charging stations, walang kuryente, walang tubig, walang supply walang signal ng telepono. Naawa ka ba dun sa sitwasyon ng mga kababayan natin dyan sa Visayas at Mindanao nung tumama ang bagyo? At
Oo naman, kawawa sila. Pero ano magagawa natin, 'di ba? This is the ng nature. Hindi natin mapipigilan. Almost every year pag papuntang Christmas, 'di ba, yung mga bagyo, sunod-sunod 'yan. Di ko
sana makabangon rin sila. By the way, taga saan ba si yung asawa mo?
Taga Cebu City mismo, malapit sa Mactan, doon sa Labangon.
Yun, nakakalungkot. At pagdasal po natin na sana makabangon mula sa unos na kanilang pinagdaanan. At alam ko, working din ng ating mga government officials, mga presidentiable sa 2022, mga private groups para matulong-tulong para makabangon ang kanilang lugar na alam ko matindi ang inagupit. And of course, sa ibang lugar, Bohol, sa Samar, sa Siargao, Palawan, and sa lahat ng mga lugar sa Visayas at Mindanao na apektado nga ni Typhoon Odette. Lanyfer, are you aware in this situation that our kababayans are needing help because the typhoon as it Visayas and Mindanao?
Yes, I am aware.
Yun. And what are your sentiments about it?
I try to help by posting on Instagram about it, for asking for help to help them. But I'm happy that that our family is here in Switzerland and that they're safe. And I hope it will get better as soon as possible.
And we're all praying for that. And of course, malapit na ang Pasko. Kamusta ang selebrasyon ng Pasko dito? May mga tao ba na hindi na nagsusuot ng mask pero nagdi-distancing pa rin?
May ano kami ngayon, bagong rules. So
Oh,
almost pag sa Christmas, pag mayroon isang tao na hindi vaccinated, 10 person lang pwede mag-attend sa party. Pero pag vaccinated lahat, 30 person pwede.
parang sa atin, iniiwasan lang natin yung crowd gatherings. Lalo na andyan na si Omicron, kaya pinabibilis natin ng gobyerno yung kanilang vaccination program para tuluyan ng hindi maawa itong tuluyan ng hindi ma-spread itong Omicron variant. Yan kasi nagpapabanta sa ating mga pang-araw-araw na buhay at sana wag naman magka-surge dito sa atin at even din sa Switzerland, alam mo naman, nag-iingat din kayo. Okay, last question before we end. Any advice you want to say to the young karatekas out there to continue your hard work, and who knows, you might want to become like you as a young karate champion and maybe soon in the worlds.
I feel like just keep on pushing and don't doubt yourself. Even in hard situation, it will get better. You will see the results in any way possible. You'll get better by progress, and yeah.
Frederick, sa mga nakakapanood ng mga magulang at syempre sabay na rin ng coach, mga may papayo mo para yung mga anak natin unti-unti natin ma-excel sa sports?
Para sa akin, mas importante enjoy the karate, no? Dapat i-enjoy yan. Wag nyo na gawing parang na ring materials ba. Basta i-enjoy mo yung karate. For the coaches naman at dojo so sensei ng mga dojo, yung karate sport is for athletes, not for dojo. Importante yan na wag ihaluin yung karate do at sports. Wag haluin yan. Dapat i-separate yan. Yan yung mapapayo ko.
Tama. And with that, we have to conclude this interview. But before we end, may mga pasasalamatan ka at shout out sa lahat ng mga supporters mo. Unahin natin si Frederick.
Salamat sa mga nagwa-watch at support kay Lanyfer, maskin national team siya ng Switzerland, para na rin yan sa Pilipinas yung kanyang mga achievement. At salamat sa sponsor niya, Comet Ryzen, Medica at McDonald's Switzerland.
Lanyfer, your final words to our viewers and to those who supported you in this campaign. Go ahead.
I wanted to thank everyone who supports me at the most, my parents, my sponsors, for helping me out and for keep pushing me forward. And I hope everyone is doing good. Thank you.
You are a rising star and we will follow you in your journey.
Thank
And with
you.
that, salamat po, Lanyfer and Frederick. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Ingat po kayo palagi. Maraming salamat and God bless.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Salamat din.